Well, I was at a point in my life where I was looking to advance my faith, grow in my faith, and I looked at various churches in Bluffton and looked at several services that are online, and the one I kept coming back to was LCC. It just called to me, so it seemed like a good fit. Well, the first online sermon really spoke to me because it was on Joseph of Arimathea. So one of the questions that he asked during that sermon was, how is God challenging your faith right now?
He was already in a setting where he knew tremendous power. He was already in a setting where he had tremendous wealth. He had an authoritative voice on very serious matters that affected the nation of Israel. But when it came to Jesus, he was a silent, anonymous follower.
And it was something that I had been thinking about because I've always had a deep reverence for God, but it's always been something private and internal that I don't share.
The Apostle John told us he had become a disciple of Jesus, and did you catch it? But a secret one, for fear of the Jews.
Listening to that made me think about how my faith had, how I've been practicing my faith and my relationship with God all this time, and it really made me stop and think, what am I doing? I've had this kind of self-imposed isolation, kind of this, I say I'm like Bigfoot. I'm rarely seen in public. But God doesn't want us to love him in private. Yes, there's a private component to our love and reverence of God, but it's also intended to be communal, and it's a relational pursuit. We share we proclaim our faith in God. We share our faith with other people, and that's how we all collectively grow in our faith. And so that's a big part of what led me to wanting to find a church family. It took me half a century to get there, but I'm glad I am here. So, your faith will, God fulfills all of his promises, and God will always come through and is waiting for us when we're ready. He meets us where we are, and I'm so thankful he did at this stage in my life. In every interaction that we have, every discussion, every meeting is an opportunity to share the good news. And would you want to end your day knowing that you encountered somebody who might not have had an opportunity to hear the saving message of Jesus? So that's a big point where overcoming my fear of speaking publicly, that weighs on my heart. When I got out of that water, I felt the biggest rush of love and freedom and joy that I've ever experienced in my life. Just coming out of that water, it's a beginning of a new life, and a life full of joy and hope. It changed every aspect of my life, and I'm so very thankful for everyone here at LCC.